Say you love me. Say you love me. Say you love me. I love you too. I love you too. I don't know what the hell you singing. Say you love me.
I love
Say
you.
you love me.
I love you.
Well, while Naya goes into this, I say this is our dance break moment while we wait for positive vibes because, you know, anyone having a stressful week, just have a dance party. Lock in.
Yeah.
Oh, please lock in for the shirt right here, Charles. All right, countdown. 3, 2, 1. Are y'all on chat?
Yo, you know we stay on chat.
We're your hosts, Shania.
Keyanna.
Savannah.
Welcome to your weekly hangout full of good vibes, hot takes, and plenty of laughs.
Let's get started. Okay.
Yes, I
Our
mean,
first topic for episode 1, guys. This is the beginning of our podcast. Hi.
hello.
Oh my god. Ah, this is disgusting. Um, the first thing that we have on the docket for today is European pickpockets. Anybody want to lead this conversation?
Yes, actually, I have a cute little quiz that we can take before we get started about the European topics that I'm going to have you two take real quick. It shouldn't take more than like 5 minutes. 1. At the airport, you're the one who A. packs week in advance, or B. throws random clothes in a bag 2 hours before.
I'm definitely not B, but I don't pack weeks in advance either.
Go with your closest answer.
My closest would have to be pack weeks in advance because, like, I don't pack early, but I plan early. So I take the pieces, like the pictures of the images, and I like put them together and plan the outfits ahead of time. But I only pack like the night before, so it's gonna be like the week before.
I'm not like that. Um, after past experiences, and y'all know this from trips to when I take to the beach, I'll either plan an outfit and then I'll very much complicate about it until then finalize with it. To give y'all visual explanation, there's like one outfit I will choose and I'll pick maybe two or three afterwards, but then I'll show them. I'll be like, what do y'all think about this outfit? And they'll tell me, and I'll be like, noted. But then at the end of the day, I'll find another outfit. And
Yeah.
then I'll show them again. And they will tell me, well, they like the other outfit. And I'm like, I get that. Until then, they all get into the suitcase at the end of the day. Or they don't. So very complicated. But I will do that the day before, not the week before. So yeah, that's my opinion. I don't know, that's within the choices.
Essentially, she don't listen no matter what you say,
Literally,
regardless.
Stop it. Get some help.
I literally did pack probably less than 2 hours before we was to head up to the airport. So I'm definitely a B. I'm so sorry, but I did plan all my outfits the night before. Take a picture of them, like put the pieces together, everything. It was just a backache. Like guys, literally, they came into the house. It was like, you ready to go?
It was all over the living room. That was not the answer
Mm-hmm.
Next
choice.
Sure
question.
was.
Next
What's your
question.
go-to travel snack? Pringles plus overpriced water or whatever you sneak in your pocket?
I don't like Pringles.
That depends on what type of Pringles.
Just put chips in. Chips or overpriced water.
Nah,
My
I'm going
choices are
chips.
chips or water.
Okay, what's your go-to travel snack? Pringles plus an overpriced water or like a snack and overpriced water or whatever you can sneak in your pocket.
Travel snack? I don't know. You mean like long distance travel, like airplane
Yeah,
travel,
like
or
if
like
you
road travel?
traveling, like we're going on a plane, like what would your snack? Like,
Oh,
Um,
heck.
don't complicate it. Like literally,
I brought
are
a
you
sub.
sneaking some snacks? Or you just about to go buy some snacks real quick? Or
I brought a
Nah.
pub sub.
of
No,
course you
a Carolina sub. It was a Carolina sub.
I'm packing stuff I could find. Miss me with that overpriced water.
would.
Yeah. Oh well, you have to buy the water because you can't bring water on the plane. Well, you can bring water, but you can't bring it in the airport. So you have to buy the airport juice. But you can bring in food because I thought that I wasn't gonna be able to bring my sub, but they let me bring the sub. But you can't bring liquids.
I'm not going to judge your journey. It is your fantasy, just as long as you. Wow! Okay.
That's true, because don't people be sneaking like alcohol in it and stuff
I'm
like that?
still gonna put B for Rihanna. I'm putting Keyanna. Yeah, be complicating these questions. When
Because you not
sightseeing.
giving enough details. I need
Okay,
details.
okay, well, we'll try to get this up. You're sightseeing, you're most likely taking 300 photos of the statue, or you're accidentally bumping into people for fun.
I'm sightseeing. Am I taking pictures or am I bumping into people?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm taking pictures. I'm taking lots of pictures.
I'm more of a sightseer, though. I just, I'm more in the moment type of girl. So is that like what, choice A?
That's A, yeah.
Yeah, I'm more
Okay.
sightseeing.
Your wallet style is big, chunky, one that really fits in the bag, or sleek, secret pouch strapped to your leg.
Sleek.
Yeah,
I
we gonna be
discovered.
really sleek.
Huh?
Go ahead, continue.
What you gotta say? What you gotta say?
Ain't nothing sleek about when you pack, so continue.
You said wallet style. We on
Okay.
wallet style.
Okay.
And I have you know, one, I don't like carrying a wallet. But cause we just had our family trip over the summer. What do we do? Oh, for Florida. And I don't like a wallet, and I've been carrying that cheetah print wallet that I had for like years, but it just felt too big. So I recently downsized to like that like flat wallet that's like literally like just like a card holder. And yeah, I can't have anything bigger than that. It's just too much.
Mm. What's the leg? What was the one with the leg on it?
Big, chunky, one that barely fits in a bag, or slick, secret pouch strapped to your leg.
I say strapped to my leg. I don't like big chunky stuff. I feel like I lose a lot of stuff. I just lost my purse last Friday, so
That was last Friday. It was last Friday.
it was last Friday.
It was
We
last
found
Last.
it, guys. We did, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that was a thing.
yeah.
What's your travel red flag? Falling for every souvenir scam, or always borrowing from friends without asking?
Ha! I remember something. I wasn't even part of that.
I also remember. um,
um,
I have a pet peeve with people who borrow without asking. I even have a pet peeve with people who borrow with asking. To be honest, some things you shouldn't ask to borrow. That's all I gotta say. Some things should just be borrowed. Um.
Also, please choose your answers too down in the comments, please.
Oh yeah. So what were my options again? I got too stuck on the fact that I was remembering the story, and
falling
my
for
brain
every.
Falling
was.
for every souvenir scam, or always borrowing from friends without asking.
I don't know. That's hard because I feel like I don't do either. But I
Yeah.
would be more likely to buy something because I'm low key a shopaholic. So I'm gonna go with falling for souvenir scams. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll agree with that one. Too nice, but also I'm pretty sure there'll be a chart like a cheaper option ahead of time. But I fell for the expensive one, so yeah, I'm with this shopaholicness. Yeah.
I feel like we all know I need other things. Um, I feel like after once or twice, I'll get rid of annoying people. I don't want to say I've always quarreled without asking. I'll probably get her ass about once. When you see me the green light, it's like I'm thinking that logic. Um, okay, so my little game was the results to see that will lead us right into our topic of pickpockets. If you got mostly A's, you're the tourist, sweet, clueless, easily distracted, but the heart of the trip, which Keyanna got that one. Vanna is mostly B's, used to pickpocket, clever, sneaky, thieves in chaos, low key, the villain friend, which kind of tracks. Um,
Wow.
I
I'll
wasn't expecting
I
these
think I need to try that
outcomes.
again. What?
I wasn't expecting these outcomes. Wow.
yeah. The last one is the mix of both. The jet lag hot mess. I don't think either of us got that one. A little too organized, a little too chaotic. I thought I got that one, but I realized that Vanna had mostly B's and I had mostly A's. So I couldn't really figure out how to split it. But since I had mostly A's, I'll be a tourist as well, I think, since Vanna had mostly
You know what?
Damn, Vanna.
Fucking mad at all my answers. Yeah, never mind.
I'm about to point out that she is a Slytherin, you guys. Test multiple times. That's what she got. So,
And I didn't know you were like that, bro. I didn't know you was like that, bro. That's not what I thought was going to happen. But hey,
I
bro.
too did not know I was like that.
That's why your ass be loving GTA so much. Got it. I'm locked in now. She always trying to get me to play GTA.
hey,
Got
the
it.
results don't lie. The results don't lie. Okay, that was kind of slow. Sorry, guys. I hope you had a good time with the quiz. Which has for the future. But yeah, let me know if you're a tourist, a pickpocket, or a chaotic, organized mess.
So this is, I believe she's the original poster of like the viral like pickpocketing TikTok that's inspiring this topic. But here. I ain't know she was getting her by the ponytail, y'all.
You stole my purse with my passport in it. Police,
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Little girl, I have 8 kids. You're not getting with me. Call them. Okay.
Qué dura.
You're the one speaking. That's right. Let's get the police, and maybe I'll get my passport back. I don't even care if you keep the cash. I don't even care if you keep the cash. Thank you, sir.
This low key be seeming fake. Okay. This like TikTok is so like incredulous to me that it's like even though I know it's a real TikTok, the whole situation just seems fake because there's just so much in it where it's like how did you end up like this? Like how did you do this? Like
What I've heard was I think what happened was I don't know what they were, but then they were walking and then the girls was following her for quite some time. I believe I could be wrong, But she like when they got to the Airbnb, she realized like her purse or something was missing, and I don't know, something happened in between. But I think the husband was tracking the one with the bags while they're like playing the other girls down, and so she grabbed like the youngest one or whatever to tell him to give her back her purse, give her back her stuff. And apparently, girls been pickpocketing in that area for a while. A lot of the people that lived there was really nice to them and helped them out and things like that. But I think one of them actually like swung. They had her water bottle like in the back, and it swung and hit the mom actually in the face.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Cause I
but
was trying to figure out how we went from pickpocket to grabbing the girl by the back of the head with the braid.
they
And
would have hunt them down because I think she only wanted her passport. They had her passport, so she can't leave without it. So I think the only thing she wanted was her passport and her phone.
My question is, how much do they like sell the passports? Because I feel like every pickpocket story here is about like the passports missing, and usually sometimes the card, but like passports at most be the most pickpockets. So I'm curious of how much.
Passports, they're still in their wallet, and most people have their passports in their wallet or like in your purse. So if I have my purse
do
and you
they?
see my purse, then my passport is most likely in my purse.
I never kept our passports on me when we were like out and about. I kept them like in our suitcase. I don't know.
She's saying that, guys, since I lose things very easily. So as soon as we hit London, she was like, "Give me
Yeah,
your
I
passport."
had her passport and I had our passports in my
I
bag.
think she had my passport on the plane actually.
Yeah, I think I took like as soon as we got past and I gave it to you and we had to go through like the immigration thing. But but like I didn't know people like kept their passports like in their like purses and bags. But like I guess you could because it'd be identification, but I just had my license with me. I don't know. That still just seems crazy to me. But the most important thing about this video to me is that I feel like had this been in America, when she grabbed her by that braid, she just sat there and let her grab her by the braid, bro.
Yeah,
She had her from the back of the head like a claw, man. And she was not letting go. And mind you, her friend sitting right there with her.
yeah,
Her friend sitting right there with her. And they both just peaceful. She's sitting here peacefully with her neck cocked back.
Well, no,
And she
Keyanna,
ain't
she
did nothing.
tried. She tried to scream to see if it
She
would
screamed, but
help.
like, girl, I start clawing, but you let go of my
I
hair.
think there's just a group of people around them against them.
I mean, they could, but still, like, if you get into a fight, you the foreigner. You're getting extradited. Not me. They already don't like Americans, bro. Like, they're kicking you out. Like, I'm not. I'm not playing this game with you. Even if I was the pickpocket and but you grab me by the back of the head like that, I'm not staying till the police coming.
That's what I guess because we're just so used to like I don't know, it's like violence, but we know how to like we defend ourselves like real heavy where they don't really have a lot of pushback. It's like keep the peace kind of thing, and they're never peaceful over here,
But we are already not at peace because you already screaming at me.
right?
Like you already screaming. You stole my
Well,
passport.
I'm guessing
I'm
they're just to escalate, and we love to like escalate. Like we going
It's the
also she was screaming, so you wasn't de-escalating nothing. They both were screaming at some point. So you gonna let go of this braid. I'm about to bite your hand or something to make it even, but you ain't just gonna have my hair like this and then me not do nothing about it. And me just sit here waiting for the cops to come get me. That's not it. But speaking of people like losing things while they are traveling abroad, Naya, you want to talk about how you lost your wallet, bro?
okay. I want the first to testify that I did not lose my wallet. Actually, I did not have a wallet. I lost my card. Um. So, guys, quick little story time. I think we're in Venice, Italy at the market.
I
At the
think we were in
market.
Rome. Was it Rome or Italy? I mean, Rome or
I think
Venice.
it had to be Venice because I got my Venice, Italy bag. And
Was
I'm
it?
pretty
Okay.
sure I got it from there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pretty sure. This is like right before we went to Rome. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Anyway, Have I? We was going to the market, and I don't really know where you were. I was not
I
with
was back at the hotel chilling.
you. No, 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 no. I know, guys. Listen, I am not a morning person. Okay, we had to get up early every day for a month. Every morning.
So no, guys, as they are talking about the European trip, I was not there. It is okay. So if y'all see me sitting right here and not saying anything, I did not go. But we had made the decision for me not to go. Me. So, but they did tell me stories, and I can vouch for it. So just letting you
You
know.
FaceTimed her damn near every day.
Yes, they did. To the point I was annoyed.
You can't be annoyed. You better answer my phone calls. It's
Yes.
the contract you signed when you came out your mama's womb. To answer my phone calls is the job that God gave you.
Anyway, just to know, they did not go without me. I had to get a car at that time being, but I would love to go. But they did very much let me be in the trip, uh, virtual. So, I do know most of these stories. Just letting y'all know. So you cannot put all this together.
Yeah. So don't start with those the duo and the trio comments either.
Right.
Got it.
No, it's yes. Every morning you have to wake up, heck or early. I'm not a morning person. I've been a night owl for as long as I can remember. When the moon is out, I am up. When the sun is out, I am asleep. So literally, I've been doing well. This is like the middle of the trip. I've been doing well. Up, shower, ready, downstairs, breakfast, everything. Y'all, I don't eat breakfast. Literally, I've been to breakfast almost every day. Period. So we're in Venice, Italy. They're like, this is today. I don't know where they were going. I felt like I didn't really care for it. I didn't know we were going to the market or something. They were going somewhere that morning. And Ken was like, you getting up? And I was like, no. Especially because the other girl that we were like traveling with, she also was like, nah. And I was like, okay, this is gonna be me and her day. Cause I just can't do it then. I just can't do that. And so, we got up later and we were just like, we found our way over there to where they were. Literally, we're like right behind them, but they're like technically a couple of like I'm gonna say they're like 30 minutes, like an hour already into like whatever they were doing. So like every station that we're going, they like just finished or already did it or whatever. So we're like in the same like area, but like we're not like together. Like literally, when we went to go get food, they were already sitting out eating, and when we finished our food, they were gone. So it was just so in between us seeing to the, I went in looking at the trinkets, looking at the bags, looking at this. Me and her went to a little restaurant and get some Aperol spritz. So good. So good. If you can get, and I came back to that's the one thing I miss from you the most is some Aperol spritz. There is not, we have like the Aperol spritz, we don't have like the different flavors. They have different flavors down there. And I'm just like, I miss the bad. I've been searching for a site out here because I'm not a big drinker. But y'all, I forgot it was alcohol that I was used. I was stuffing things down. But neither
Things
here
is
nor there.
nasty.
I wasn't tipsy. It don't do that. Literally don't do that. But when we got there to get our food, there's like different areas to get like food. And so I went to go and buy a drink, I believe, from like the bar area, just like a soda or something to drink. And I think at the time I had an item of hers as well that I was trying not to lose. So I put my card in. I'm pretty sure this is where I lost it. I put my card in to you know, do it or whatever. And I left it there in the holder because after I left to get my drinks, I had to have the card to pay for it, guys. That's not thing I'm leaving. You can't just he wouldn't have given it to me if I didn't pay for it. So I feel like I had to have it to pay for it. And then when I left to go find the girl I was with and get our food and sit down over there because I didn't realize my card was missing until probably the next day, I think.
I realized it at night.
That night. Okay, that night.
Yeah. Yeah, cause I found out when I was in the hotel because you were like you couldn't find your card, and I was like, well, where'd you have it? And then I think you guys went back to try to find it,
I did. We did. We went back to car park the next day. I don't think I checked the air. I don't think I remembered where I last had it because I was looking on the floor, just remember where I was going, and I think it was just it happened like in a second. Like making the drink was like not. I planned everything I do for a day. So me like getting that drink at that station wasn't really planned. So I think that's where I forgot that it might have been there. I think I might have went over there and be like, "Hey, I lost my card," but I don't think they really knew if it was there or not. So yeah, guys, I spent that rest, and it was like a long nuts for this. I spent that rest of the day. Like I had to cancel my card the next day, trying to be like, hey, I'm in Rome, Italy. I lost my card. Could you please? Like, it was just a whole thing. Like they're like, we're in the next morning, I'm just like not feeling it. The tour guide's like, look at this beautiful building and Vince, and this is the history. I'm over here like, I just need you to cancel it as soon as possible. It's like, okay, ma'am, this one in like 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes? You know they could be stopping that car up. Like I need this day cancel right now today. And literally it was just first of all, I called my dad. I am the girl. My dad was like,
You
"It'll
had to
take you a
admit you lost
few."
the
I
card.
was like, "I need you to go up there to the bank, the South Bank, and tell them I'm calling you to call me back to cancel this card because I lost my card." And I just knew I was gonna lose something. And I was doing such a good job of keeping with everything that I had, and I was just like, how did I lose the card? Like I think when I lost the card, it wasn't even a surprise, Keyanna. She was just like, "Yep, yep."
Because, bro, like literally beforehand, I don't know. Were you with us, Van, when we went to go to Uncle Jay's shop before the trip?
I feel like it was a yes at that moment because I do remember popping by real quick. But I wonder if that was during the height of it. But I assume it was because I was supposed to spend every little last moment with y'all before y'all left. So I think it was, but you got to go more in depth about it. Then I'll say
Literally,
because I do
we
remember we
went.
popped by together.
We went to Uncle Jay's shop, which is Nia's dad, which is me and Vanna's uncle, because we're cousins, by the way. Surprise! But yeah, we forgot to say that. But yeah, so we went to Uncle Jay's shop beforehand. Like it was literally like the day or so before the trip because I'm from Florida, so I had to drive to South Carolina, so I could meet up with Naya so that we could then go to North Carolina to get to the airport. So we were in South Carolina and we dropped by Uncle Jay's shop. And because our parents are siblings, they're obviously catching up because they don't see each other a lot because my mom lives in Florida. And so they're catching up and they're also talking about us going to Europe and like, because our family has never been out of the country. We're still the only two who've been out of the country. Um, so yeah, and so they were talking about all these like things and stuff like that. And your dad was telling us how you had already lost your card beforehand. He had just had to replace your card because you had previously had just lost it a month or so beforehand. And he was talking about how he was telling me to watch out for you because you had already lost the card before. And then also at this time, she had already lost it beforehand, and I think she already got it back. But at some point, Naya had lost her security cards. Naya didn't have a good track record of keeping up with cards, bro. So her dad was worried. He was talking to me about you losing the card, and he was scared. And so then when it came to fruition, I was just like, man. He said it was gonna happen, and it really did happen.
For the social security card, I know y'all thinking, did you like your social security card? I did. But I know I memorized it. It's up here, you guys. And it wasn't my fault. My mom was going through some papers in the counter. I guess I thought we were organizing our papers together. I guess she had a pile that she was throwing away, and my card was mixed up in the papers, and she was like, mixed throw it away. And she threw it away. I'm pretty sure.
What you say, Vanna?
Yes, I remember this. I remember the whole. You were basically Naya's sugar mama up there.
Yeah, this is where me and Naya started to
Yes.
go cute. This is where we went from being peaceful to like here because me and Naya have opposite like um activity personalities. Like we
Oh
like the
my
same
god,
things,
that is right.
but like we have different levels of like what we find fun and like what we want to do. Naya likes hanging out. She likes going and like going to the clubs and like blah blah blah. Even though she doesn't do that normally, she was like, "We're in Europe. We should do it. We should go see what it is." And I was like, "I'm not
Stay
going."
body at home. Like my sugar mama, we just my sugar mama was a homebody. You can't have no fun with your sugar mama at home. Like
Yeah.
she actually wanted her sugar, and I was just like, I gotta go find somebody else because literally, like, it's nothing but being financially dependent on somebody. Because it's not like I have my own money, but she has the car, and like usually she would just either tell her to swipe it, but she ain't there. She can't swipe nothing. Or
And
she'd
at
be like, "Oh,
some
you can tell
point,
me when you can tell me later. I'll just go ahead and pay for it." But she ain't there, so I'm like, "Oh my god, we're going to this club opium. Like we're gonna go out. Let's go out." Da da da. Me and girls going out, and she's just in the bed, tucked up, body on, tablet, stand up, not going. And I'm just like, "Are you seriously not going?" And she's like, "No." And I was like, "Okay, bye."
and at some point, I just wanted to give her the card so she could just go and leave me alone. But I was like, we can't lose the only card we got, so I couldn't give it to her. But that's when I would always be calling Vanna because I want y'all to know. Don't be like, why would you go out the country to stay in the bed? I went out during the day. I was out all day. At night is when Naya also wanted to go out again. I just couldn't do it. It was just too much for me. But that's when I was always calling Vanna. I would call Vanna, tell her my whole day, and like, yeah, Naya want me to go, blah 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 blah. But I didn't want to go. It's so me and Naya fighting because I didn't want to go.
Promised me two clubs, y'all. She
I
went to
said one.
one club, which was I was even supposed to go that day. I'm real upset we went that day, but we was with their girl, and she really wanted to go. And we was dog tired. Keyanna looked horrible. Like, I mean, she looked like she wasn't even gonna go that night. And we go that weekend, but whatever. It was this club. I can put some images up here on the screen. Very good time. Love it. Y'all should go if you ever go down to London. It was a good time. But she promised two. And this was the second one. And it's here in her bonnet. Pajamas. Today, I'm just like, first of all, how did you even wash and get ready that fast? It's like she deliberately got ready and dressed for the night so she wouldn't have to go. And that really pissed me off.
And did. And I'll do it again. And did. Okay. I think that's enough Euro stories.
Mm-hmm. If you
Anaya,
want more,
do
let
you
us know.
have?
We'll try to think of things.
We definitely have other stories that we could probably pull up at some point. But do you
In
have
conclusion,
another
oh, I have a
place name?
conclusion
Go
part.
ahead, Vanna.
In
Go ahead.
conclusion, the Euro trip would have way better if I was there.
Yeah, because then we could have bounced with Naya, and you could have taken her to the club, and I could have stayed at home, and we wouldn't have had no problems.
Well, me and Becky, we became new best friends for the summer. Locked
Ugh,
in.
yeah.
My
She was
car
over
by
there
the
hanging
way.
out with my sister, replaced me with my sister for the summer.
Oh yeah, that crazy hoe.
Yeah.
I love you. Okay. I love you.
Ah! Okay, so our next thing, guys, we have the r slash segment, and this week we're gonna do r slash am I the asshole? Ah! Who computer?
Mine. You know.
Okay. So I have four different r slash am I the assholes, and I'm gonna read you guys the title, and then you guys can pick which one we want to do based off the title alone. Okay. And I just quickly browsed through these, and I haven't read them either, so I don't know what they're about. I just clicked the title and then saved them. Okay. First one. Am I the asshole? I made my daughter, 11, cry during D&D. Even though everything turned out okay, my wife is still mad. Okay? Number 2. Am I the asshole for telling my friend she wasn't my priority? Number 2. Okay. Moving on to number 3. Number 3 is pretty short though. Am I the asshole for asking my friend to dress more sensibly on a walk? And then number 4. Am I the asshole for telling my friend I share everything with my wife and I don't believe in bro code?
You don't believe in what?
Bro code.
He don't believe in bro code.
Yeah, he don't believe in bro code.
I vote for 1 or 2.
Me too.
I guess. Do we listen to the stories and then decide?
No, we have to like choose one.
Mm-hmm.
Sucky. Anyway.
Okay, what was two? Two was my friends are my priority,
Yep.
and I was like meant to cry.
I
Yep.
mean, his wife cry because he doesn't believe in bro code.
What is D&D?
I
Okay.
think that's like Dungeons and Dragons. But I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
what
like
it is.
Dungeons and Dragons, and it's like a interactive story. So it's like someone will. If anybody doesn't know, D&D is basically an interactive story. So you'll have like a group of friends, and you'll have this one person who's a storyteller, and so they will guide you through the story, and you would make actions that will basically enhance the story or will take the story to a different route. And of course, you got like monsters and dragons and everything, and you're supposed to lead to. You're supposed to basically push it all the way towards the end. It's a very fun game. If anybody else knows how to actually explain it more better than me, you can go ahead. But I wanted to play it because of a video game called. No, I'm not gonna talk about it because they gonna fuss at me. So go ahead.
Like I have wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons too, but like, cause I feel like it'd be fun, but like, I don't even know if it's a real like not a real game, but if it's like a board game or like a card game, like if it's like it is
Yeah, like it's a
any of
multiple
them.
versions. You got the actual board game. You got the online. You got the game that I was talking about. It's called I'm not. I want to say it, but it's like on the tip of my tongue. But if anyone knows, Baldur's Gate 3. That's a huge
Oh,
D and
I've
D
seen
game.
that
Yeah,
game.
that's the game that I wanted to play. And then you just got Stranger Things is a D and D game. It's just in real like they're just experiencing it in real life, which are all these monsters, and it's a modern version of D&D. So I know I sound like a nerd. I really want to play it, but nobody will play it with me. But anyway, continue.
We can play it when I come to South Carolina during December, cause I'm going to South Carolina in December. Just so you know. So which one do you guys want to do?
Well, I think the last one because I think it's more.
Yeah, I think number two.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for telling my friend she wasn't my priority?
4. Well, we say 2, but we're saying 4.
Oh, I was saying two, my priority. You want to do Burko?
Uh,
We can do rock paper scissors. Let's go. I
Who's representing what?
But 2 out of 3. I'm for two. She's for 4.
Okay.
Ready? Oh, that thing. Ready? Oh my gosh, something's popping on my screen. Sorry.
I won.
1, 2, 3, go. Paper, scissors, shoot. What was that, Vanna? That was
Oh,
laggy.
you were lagging. You were lagging. Go ahead.
Okay, let's do it again.
Well,
Oh wait, you're still lagging. All right, ready?
count of 3. 1.
3, 2, 1, go. Paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, that's
All
one
right.
for me. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Why are you going so slow? And I
I'm
still
not
beat you.
going slow. Ho, we're doing it on the computer.
I won, but we can do bro code. It's fine.
No, do it because you won. Go ahead. That's how the game works.
So we doing priority? Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my friend she wasn't my priority? English is not my first language. Bear with me. Okay. A bit of background. I met my friend online when we were 13 and 14 years old, respectively. Then we became lovers at age 16 and 17, and we recently broke up like a month ago. We are on good terms and we are still friends. She is quite clingy and easily gets very attached to people, also is autistic, OCD in study, and diagnosticated depression. Why you revealing all her business?
Right.
Me on the other hand, I'm more of a loner. I wouldn't say avoidant really, but I enjoy more time alone than with other people unless I'm in a really good mood. And if I'm in the mood, I enjoy more being with family, I'm also autistic, and I also with ADHD and study. So this is all started after we broke up. I placed my reasoning on the table of why because I didn't have romantic feelings for her anymore. She didn't take it very well. She was unconsolable and I tried my best to give my own support, reassuring her that I didn't hate her, that it wasn't because she was too much and similar things. At first, she didn't want to because she still had romantic feelings for me, which, though it made me sad because she's someone that I had a relationship with for years, I still wanted to respect her wishes. However, she neither wanted to let go, so we settled for being friends. Though she still sent messages about how sad she was, how cold I became, and how much she wanted to stop caring for me so much when I showed nothing to her, which has overwhelmed me since I never knew how to respond. She's seen better later, and we talked normally, giving her reassurance that I didn't hate her neither. Now I came back to uni, and I have a very heavy schedule where I can't talk to her until I come back from classes. And I also started to semi-live alone since my mom now doesn't come back home for a week because of her job. So I also started to do adult stuff. All this is making me check the phone less, also because sometimes I straight up forget or lose it. But I always send her texts and respond after all my responsibilities were done. She told me if I wanted to pass time with her, but because my mom was going to come back this week, I wanted to pass. I think it's spend time. I wanted to spend time with her instead. But she's super sad. But she got super sad and she was quite mad, saying that she didn't matter. I was kind of fed up with how much she's pulled this with me every time I said I couldn't pass time with her, and that I couldn't because of a different time zone, and I'm also with my own schedule and mood. She then said she wished she was a priority, which I responded that she wasn't more important than my mother, and then responded she didn't want to be more important than my mom or studies, but wanted to spend time with me, and that I tried to make time for her to show that I want to. I try my best to give her at least an hour of my day before she goes to sleep, but I simply don't know how to organize myself with all that I have on me. Now I'm feeling very overwhelmed and guilty with everything.
This hits too close to home.
Um,
Y'all were telling me it's too fresh. It's too fresh. Well, I might help to help this person.
this
Go
is
on,
the
y'all start
topic that
first.
y'all picked. Naya, are you here?
I didn't pick it. I picked number 4. Naya, you chose this one. Go on.
I thought it's gonna be more upbeat. I was expecting that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I thought it
Um,
was gonna be friend. I didn't know they had a relationship in there either. So yeah, this one is convoluted a bit because of the fact that there's a relationship that they were a couple at some point. There is a bit of a different situation with it because like I don't think you guys ever watched it, but there is this show called Moonlight Chicken. Um, it's a Thai show. Essentially, they weren't essentially like really friends, but it's a situation similar where like actually is it similar at all, or is it people I was reacting to talking about it? Oh yes. There's a couple in the show who they were a couple and they broke up, but they were still living with each other. And it got kind of like messy and like hazy because one of them still wanted to be with the person, and the other one was like, "No, I'm like done." But it was still like they were still supposed to be friends, and they were still seeing each other every day. So it got kind of messy. And I feel like with this, part of the reason why their relationship in the story is kind of messy is because they are a couple who were a couple and then split up to become friends, but one of them literally just didn't want to break up. So she's still hanging on to the fact that like
yeah, I get because they were like friends before, and then they were a couple, and then they broke up, and then they were trying to be friends again. And so I feel like with a dynamic like that, for you to be like, because I don't want to be like, oh, like exes can never be friends, but more likely than not, it doesn't work out. Especially if you both didn't come to terms that like you both want to break up, like oh we're not great for each other, or we're not compatible anymore, or you know this isn't working, but you both have that like sense of it's not working, rather than like you said, one person is just like yeah let's be friends, and the other person's just like I'll be friends just because I still want to be like connected to you.
Yeah. And I
Which it
think
makes sense it was just for the friendship, but like when you have like when you go to school, you have things going on, like things just go on. So I'm not gonna say they're the asshole at all. Especially if they already like expressed like I have this, that, and the third going on. If they haven't already explained that, I would, and just like just put it out there. And if you already did, and they still like acting that way, then just say what you got to say. That's just how it is.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think in regards to a relationship becoming a friendship, I think it's possible, but I do think there needs to be at least a bit of separation, like a time period where you guys actually figure out how to go from being romantic partners to being in a to just being friends again, because if you don't, like, the lines can get kind of blurry, especially when one of you didn't actually want to break up. And since I don't think y'all really defined like hard cut lines, it doesn't really sound like y'all really did that, which is kind of why she may be a bit clingy. But I don't think you're the asshole. I just think, like Naya said, you got to be a little bit more direct about like what you want, and like not always bend until, not always like
Bending.
letting, yeah, bending and like doing what she wants. Not like saying that like just telling her no, but like saying like, "Oh, I don't really want to do this. Like, I prefer doing this, or I don't
Have
like
time for
talking
that.
on the phone, like blah blah blah, or I have this to do, so I can't do this all the time. But you're still my friend. I still care for you, but like as a friend, I can't always be available 24/7.
Yeah. Especially because we're not 13 or 14 anymore. Like, I'm at uni.
Yeah,
Like, I had time when we were, like, teenagers because, like, we, after school was over, like, we don't got nothing to do. You may have a sport or something, but, like, you have way more downtime as a teenager than, like, as an adult.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try my best. Try my best. Okay. But as I mentioned before, I have currently am actually going through this, but for respectful reasons, I understand. Um, and I would just like to say, I am more on on this person's side to the point. Do I feel like the a hole of the situation? Um, and just to clarify, out of us three, I am more the emotional and the pushover of the group with anybody. So I can understand what this person is feeling like. Am I the asshole? And I'm just like, I can relate. But no, for one, I agree. No, you're not one, and not to put negative energy on your friend, but I would say in some aspect, the friend thing does not work as much.
I was trying to be positive.
But we gotta be real though. Like the friend
Yeah,
thing does
yeah.
not work.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
I I have used that so much to salvage a friendship that obviously the other person is more into me, and I get it. You want to be connected to that person and stay with them and everything, and it's way hard, and you just feel like to keep like us together. Friendship is the only route because you adore the person, but it does not work as much as we wanted to. It just doesn't, because like that person will it's still gonna be around you. That person's still gonna start trying to find the pieces to bring y'all back together. They're gonna try to do things where they might convince you to get back together, and they can go to delusional points to try to get y'all together. I mean, it is for her. I feel like mentally, I think it's like you have to end it, even though y'all want to stay friends. It can't work that way. Um, and I will see that the schedule is busy. You have other priorities, and I feel like family has always overcome any type of like priority and everything like that. So to hopefully I make sense without giving my examples. Um, but I, yeah, no, you're not the a hole. I agree. There needs to be boundaries, and boundaries. I don't care what anybody say. Boundaries are very. It will help. It would make people think boundaries are not healthy, but boundaries really are. It's hard to get to do boundaries, but for like health reasons and like mental health, like it definitely prevents you from going insane. So
Yep, you need boundaries, guys. Do y'all want to read the comments, or we just want to just give our opinions? Okay. So top, is this the top comment? How do you say? Is this top? I can't. It doesn't it usually like say that it's top comment? Um, top. Okay. Okay, antique art. You're not the asshole, bro. I know how you feel. She's sad and overwhelmed, and a breakup is hard for anyone, especially if it's fresh. On the other hand, you have a life and priorities and shouldn't have to shoulder all of this if you don't feel like you can. My advice, call her if you can and explain everything to her. Lay it all out, tell her that you can care about her and you value your friendship, but that you are dealing with a lot and your life is changing a lot. Tell her the time zones make it hard and just be honest. You're not going to be able to be as constant in her life and you need her to be okay with that. Don't feel bad about it either. You're not abandoning her. You're just setting a boundary she needs to respect, and that's okay and even necessary in order to keep a healthy relationship. As her friend, it's awesome that you want to help her emotionally, but it's not your job. And also, most people, especially adults, don't talk to their friends for an hour a day. Side note, bitches, y'all better answer my phone calls. Don't listen to this comment. Got it? This is
this
not the
is
rule of our friendship.
unless y'all are in possessive relationships with your best friends, this is don't do it because you will be getting fussed at and threatened to be spanked when you see them physically.
They gonna think I'm crazy, man. You can't tell them that.
Thank
You
You
can't tell
just
them
said
that.
don't listen to that comment. Yeah,
Yeah, don't listen to that
Just say
comment.
that's not how our friendship operates, but for other friendships, this is me how you may operate.
Yeah, yeah. It ain't gotta be an hour, but bro, answer my text message. Not
you.
because
Just
that
say, hey,
literally,
I'm busy right now. Will
yeah.
suffice.
Cause this says most people don't talk to their friends for an hour a day, not even texting. Not even texting. You don't even say good
Yeah,
morning. That's crazy.
good. You're right.
Like that's just crazy. But hey, some people that's just how they are. Just
Yeah.
not us though. Moving on. I think it works for you. You could try to schedule a time to talk to her that works best for both of you. For example, 30 minutes on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Doesn't have to be that long or that often or that time for whatever, but just something more planned so you don't feel like you have to be keeping track of this constantly. Also, it could just be that she needs space. It's hard to let go of relationships when you're not over the person. As much as it hurts, space may be what you need. Either way, clear communication is key, especially for people with her mental health and yours. You got this, bro. Overall, that's a pretty, like, that pretty much sums up what we said. So,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You know, the toxic me just
Oh,
reminded
this
me
is
of
deeper than I
one
thought.
thing.
Oh.
What did you say, Vance?
I said a toxic side of me, uh, with the whole time scheduling thing. That was not nice in my head. I'm sorry.
What? Scheduling a time?
I mean, uh, if I can't. I can't. Uh, I get it though. You know, if you still want to savage it, I guess. But it's like from what the person is saying in the message, they're dog tired though. Like it's like I still think that's giving not her the the highest shoulder, the highest like priority, but it's just like I feel like I think someone just said about like the separation. I feel like maybe I think I agree with that after y'all do the separation because I think it's just going to she's going to salvage every minute of that. Not saying she can't because she's hurt, but it wouldn't help if y'all are trying to put that like that boundary that they're obviously trying to put because I just feel like that's just still kind of giving them like giving her a corner of like anyway. Oh shut up. Oh shut up.
Yeah.
I
Continue.
think I think regarding the 30-minute on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. or 5 thing, I think that is
A little too
dependent
strict.
on what, huh?
I'm saying a little too strict.
Yeah, it's a little too strict, but I also
Yeah.
think a good thing that you need to do before you like evaluate and like really talk to her for real is you need to evaluate where she is positioned in your life. Like
Hmm.
you're saying she's not a priority, but like how important is she in your life? Like how much do you want her in your life? Because if you are wanting her in your life like as a close friend, 30 minutes once a week is not a lot.
It's
That's
not.
not It shouldn't be hard to do to talk to your friend for 30 minutes once a week.
Yeah.
But if she's just like a friend, like a distant associate, yeah, that can be a lot. But you need to evaluate where you want her in your life and then move accordingly. Don't
And
just
also
Yeah.
give her
listen to the
emotions because like
comments.
it sounds like are you done with her almost like half of this message is like I'm fed up in a way but it's like
Yeah. But if
if
you
that's
are fed up, then yeah, that's too much.
that's too much.
Yeah, because I wonder if the conversations are always like just like sad. He said that she brings up like certain things. It's like always like that, or is it like do y'all have any like if there are any conversations how it was before y'all was dating? Like yeah. So
You want to do more comments or we want to wrap up this one?
now we can wrap up. I think we did it.
Yeah, we ended at 12:37. We got to get to the other one. I want to make sure
Okay.
we're good on
The
time.
last thing for episode 1 is internet sensations.
Oh yeah, Benson Boone could be good.
Do you want to lead that?
Who me?
Yeah.
I feel like you have more insight on Benson Boone, honestly. I'm trying to get this quiz up.
Is this
Do
the one?
you need
Sorry,
what?
I
Go
have a
ahead, Vanna.
commentary. Oh, I said no. A funny thing about Benson Moon, I remember it was not too long ago, and I was just like, "Wait, are they trying to cancel him because he flips too much?" And then Keanu was like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "He flips, Kiana," and she's like, "Flip what?" I'm like, "Kiana, he flips." And so we got into this whole
We got into
argument.
this whole argument.
And I'm just explaining. I'm like, Kiana, he flipped.
And I'm like, what do you mean he flips? He flips what? Like, what do you mean he flips? And I still feel like she could have said he like does flips. If
Like
she said he
backflips.
does
That's
flips,
what I just said. She's
no, she said he flips. And I'm like, flips what?
flips. But then that's the thing because he flips so much, and so when I say he flips, it's like because every show, because even at like the Grammys, like I think last year, it could have been this year, I don't know. Last one of these years he did that at the Grammys, and he was like, I can't remember the title, but it's his famous song, "Please Stay, I Want You, I Need You" or song, and so he legit did a whole like flip off of the piano or just standing out there. So I was just like, oh yeah, I think he did it again at an interview or something like that, and people were in comments like, "Oh my gosh, he flips too much. Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh, I'm
think he
tired
went
of
on
this."
like the Tonight Show or something. And he flipped on
Yeah, and
there.
they're just like, "Oh my gosh, he flips so much. Like, is that all he can do?" Da 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 da. And I'm just like, the man flips. He just know how to do cartwheel, like And so when I was explaining it to the girls, I just like, yeah, they're canceling him because he flips too much. And so that's when Keanu was like, "What you mean?" And I'm like, "He flips." So in my brain, I'm just like, don't she know he flips as much? No, no, no. So yeah.
No. At the time, I really didn't know who he was. Like I heard the songs on TikTok, but like there wasn't a name to the song and there wasn't a face to the man. So I didn't really know what she was talking about. But Benson Boone is our internet topic for the week because he recently went viral again with
Hmm.
his cover of Adele When We Were Young, which I believe was at his concert. Um, but yeah, we brought up this topic because the video started going viral, and if y'all haven't heard it, the man was singing the song the same key, the original key as Adele, and he
Yep.
damn near at some part sounded like Adele. And I
Yep.
was sitting there like, this who y'all was talking about? Why y'all hate this man so much? Because he sings
Cause he
good.
flips. Cause he flips.
Because like all his songs, yeah, I love all his songs. Even if it's like I haven't like heard, like I never heard the song, and I look into it. And it's always a good vibe. It's like when they hate Benson Boone, it's like unique things. Like I don't know, they be like, oh, he's showing too much midriff. I don't like the way he flips. Oh, I don't like the way he said that word. It's just like, can the man live? Apparently not.
That's the most iconic song that you hear everybody sings and covers, and yet they hating on this man for the most littlest of things.
And
And
yeah, mhm.
yeah,
Literally, when people play songs like that so much, people get tired of them quickly. And I can honestly say there are some people that maybe like, oh, they play a song too much, but not to think like other songs are like Pink Pony Club. Like, I just love that song, or like the Doji Izani song. Like I haven't really heard people say so many negative things. Like, oh, they play this song too much. It was a good song that you could keep playing, and people really didn't get tired of it as quickly. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
So it was
Yeah.
just like the things that people were getting mad at him was. It was just like,
which I would like to vouch for. And it's like that's another thing I feel like because usually songs get popular off of TikTok, but I'm like why? That's why I don't like when people be upset towards the artist about like their songs getting played as much, and then they get irritated and try to like cancel the artist. And I'm like, it's y'all fault for playing it so
Yeah.
much and repeating it and trending it. So
yeah,
you're blaming the artist for their own songs, which
and I
they
think
like that it's famous, but it's like you can't cancel them for because it's famous. Y'all the ones who making it famous.
yeah, and I also think it's very unfair because if we were going to be taking a buck, especially during like 2020 and on, like not saying they wouldn't have gotten famous without it, because they were famous before it, and but they it does make it skyrocket on the charts when y'all do that. Like look at all the not my all, but a lot of Megan Thee Stallion songs, a lot of Doja Cat songs, a lot of Taylor Swift songs. Taylor Swift songs are all over Book Talk, you guys, all over it. There are some even people that got their music off the ground from TikTok. So like if you're an artist and you put your song out there and people like it, they're gonna play it over and over and over again. Even songs who was like, oh, they play song all the time, it's so annoying. Some songs I heard people were like, oh, I hear this song everywhere on TikTok. It is from Arctic Monkeys in 2013. Y'all make it pop when y'all found a song. And that's what people have heard. People were like, "Oh, I miss when I like had a song that was like niche, no one really knew about. It. I can just like enjoy it because like once it's out there, like I said, Arctic Monkey song for 2013. And I scroll and scroll and scroll. It is everywhere. Y'all laugh and y'all just do it everywhere. But back to Vincent Boone, I feel like it's the same thing. Like people like who he is. People try to call him like a performative male or something like that. I'm just like, he's just doing his vibe.
He's just doing his
Manifesting.
thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then, you talking about me or you?
Yeah. No, you have to go ahead. I was over talking you.
Um, so in the comments, whenever people were like reacting to him doing the Adele thing, everybody was talking about he needs to be doing this. He needs to be like doing like old Sam Smith music, instead of like doing his Moonbeam and Ice Cream stuff. And I didn't know what it was. And I was like, y'all really don't like this song. Like y'all were hating on it. Y'all were talking about why does this man flipping on stage talking about moonbeams and ice cream? Just for me and Naya to listen to the song, like literally the other day, we were doing our test for like this stuff, and we listened to the song. We were like, "This is a vibe. Y'all
This
are being
is a
mean.
good
this is
song,
a
but
good
it's
song."
not like It really is like a good poppy song. I'm like, I feel like I can hear this at the fair. Like
Like for
literally just having
real.
a good time. Like I feel like it could be like, you know, in the movies where like they go on a date or they're having fun and that's like the background song. Like it really is a good vibe song. But I feel like in today's music, like it's only two dramas, like genres. It's like hip hop, R&B, or it's like freaky pop, which is fine. But I feel like we could like let people express themselves to what they want to express themselves and have different
Yeah.
diversity music. Because they're like, oh, we don't have music back in 2016. You don't allow it,
I need to stop boxing people into a box.
It's not
right?
fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Leave Benson Boone alone. He's just a
Leave Vincent
lover
Boone.
Please.
and loves
Don't
Like you
to
make
come
me
like some
defend
live.
him
wannabe
right now.
Let that man
hairstyles.
flip in
Like
peace. Let
I
that
don't
man
get that.
sing to his girlfriend in peace. Gosh, let that man make music and peace.
In
But
peace.
you will feel at peace.
And leave his subs alone. That's his
That's what I
Let him
trademark.
do.
flip if he
Exactly.
wants to.
Let that man flip, even though he just to Keyanna flip what?
Okay.
This episode. I don't know if I
Yeah.
want to redo the Europe quiz and just add it in there because I thought it was a little slow. But if y'all want to keep it, it's fine.
I mean, I feel like we could keep it. 'Cause I feel like we picked up pace after, like we started with that, and then like I felt like we were nervous, but I think after we started just talking normal. 'Cause I know in the
Okay.
beginning, Naya, you had your podcast voice on, but you started to put your regular voice on as we started talking.
What was my podcast voice?
You'll see when you see the
Okay,
edit.
guys. So I have
Yeah,
a
that's exactly
quiz,
how.
and the quiz. We're gonna talk about pickpocket. You were, you
Yeah,
were.
today I have a quiz.
Just saying.
Okay, but we
Well,
could go
Vanna had a
ahead.
podcast voice too. Vanna was trying to act all nonchalant.
I wasn't being nonchalant. I was actually just being nonchalant. I tell you, I'm going through it today. I'll put it
Uh-huh.
performative.
When Naya comes back, we can do the outro. Okay, guys, that's it for today's video. It has been the Are Y'all on Chat podcast. We are
Shania.
Keyanna,
Savannah.
and that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with your friends and family. If you really enjoyed it, make sure to get the word out there. And that's it.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Ah, disgusting.
One,